So as you may have seen at the start of this season, Neomuna weapon farming and therefore weapon crafting got nerfed. Which is kind of crazy to me as it was already quite a tedious grind, especially compared to almost every other pattern grind that has some guaranteed red border drops every week. However, they did add the drops to public events, and even though it says heroic public events in the patch notes, I can confirm they also can be received from regular public events. Gold patrols can still give Neomuna weapons as well, they just aren't guaranteed as a drop as they were in previous season. And the other main way to get your hands on these weapons is going to be through leveling up with Nimbus. This is a nice little extra boost where you can get a few extra chances at the Neomuna weapons that you're looking for while doing your bounties, your patrols, your public events, all the other things in Neomuna that you're either going to be going for these things anyway or just trying to finish up some other triumphs and things. Now the main benefit we got this season is that there actually is a way to guarantee red border weapons now, and that's through the deep sight harmonizers. These are required from leveling up the season pass and can make any weapon that you get as a drop into a red border, assuming it's actually a craftable weapon in the first place. Very importantly though, these are a limited resource right now with only 6 available for the season. However, if you do your starting Neomuna quests on all 3 characters, you're going to get 3 patterns guarantee for each of these Neomuna craftable weapons, which allows for you to use these 6 deep sight harmonizers to finish up 3 of the Neomuna craftable weapons, without the need for any red borders. You do need to actually get the weapon to use in the first place, which is much easier than trying to get the red border though. If you're like me and want to have every possible pattern in the game for collection's sake, this is definitely the way to go. Weapon strength wise, you can definitely argue for things like raid weapons, but every raid that has crafting in it has ways to guarantee red borders over time each week, plus I just really enjoy raiding, so I wouldn't recommend it unless you're someone who just doesn't want to raid much and wants to get done with some of those in a select 1 or 2 of those weapons as quick as possible. Even in that case though, hang on to these weapons and put them in your vault. At some point in a future season, you may have some extra deep sight harmonizers that you have nothing else to use them on, and then you can still use those saved weapons as upgradable red borders at that point. I know for me this nerf has actually turned into a plus through the addition of these harmonizers, as the red border rate was already abysmal even before the nerf, so I hope this tip helped you with completing these patterns and your pattern collections. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.